Hey, welcome to an episode of Kingdom Cleanup. And if you haven't watched Kingdom Cleanup before, what we do is we just kind of casually play, and it's mainly where I just kind of get everything ready for episodes. So I'll do some recruiting that I wouldn't normally do on camera, just do some sort of housekeeping. I'll probably go to the manor in Sterling, and I'll grab all the goods and start selling them, and probably try to find some areas where I can sell them to get some good prices to just build my finances. So things that I wouldn't normally do in a normal episode, but you know, some of these things are really fun for me to do, and I just enjoy doing them, and might as well do them while you guys are watching and hear me talk about random stuff. So that's what we do, and there are plenty of other Kingdom Cleanup episodes. If you haven't watched them, go ahead and watch them. There's cool little details, little nuggets in there that you won't see in the normal series. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get started. So in the last episode of the regular series, 1257 AD, in defense of England, we were at war with the Papal States, and we fought down in Norwich, and I am worried that they're going to come back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my lord here, and I'm going to have him patrol down south. I have a new task for you, sir. I would like you to patrol around Norwich Castle. Thank you. You have one of the largest armies. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off these men in Kildrummy. Let's go to Kildrummy. It's manage the garrison, inspect the garrison. So, I'm going to give these guys away. These are... Get that pirate away. Those are top tier trained troops. So anybody who's at the top of their training besides my knights, I'm keeping. So I can upgrade you, I can recruit about 100 men. And that's good. That's good. Oh, I'll give you away. Give you away. Charles, let me move you down. It's Simon. So these guys all can be upgraded. I'm going to keep you... why don't I drop you off? Scandinavian Squires. Keep my senior knights. For sure, for sure. Just one of you. Also, I should probably go... And... Let's clean this out, right? So I'm going to take these guys, take all these prisoners, and I think I have a dungeon, a prison back. Where's the... Oh. Back at the Manor Sterling. I think I could sell those prisoners there. Yes, go do your job, sir. That's not where I wanted to go. Ah, Scotland's running wild down here. Oh, he's finally out and about. Look, 98. That's going to be helpful. That's... I'm going to have 200, 400. That's 400 men just between the three of us when we take Glasgow. So that should be nice. That should be nice. So let's find this manor. Where is it? There it is. So I can do a couple of things while I'm here. I can... Come on. So let's go ahead and sell. I've got, yes. Buy these prisoners. I'll take it. I'll take it. Every little bit helps. I've been spending a lot of money lately. I was at about 500k at one point, and looks like the population is getting back up. We're over 1,000, and I grabbed a band of them to patrol around and help me siege, and it looks like they're slowly regaining their population. That's good to hear. Tribute storage, yes, it's been a while since I've been back. So let's take the oil and wine. Where's the oil? I think I took the oil. Let's take the tools. Look at all these tools. Corner the market on tools. Corner the market. Still grabbing tools. Still grabbing tools. Alright. Yeah, let me head out of here. Okay, so let me leave here. And what we're going to do is we're probably... I don't want to go to Italy because I'm still at war with the Pope and I just do not want to run into him. So I'm probably going to head up here and try to recruit some of those Scandinavian axemen again. They seem to be pretty good. They lasted me quite a while. They lasted through a few wars, a rebellion, another war with Scotland. I think I'm down to the last bit of them now. And it's convenient, not far away from Stirling by ship. So let's do this. I don't know what the price on tools will be over here. But let's do some recruiting. Give me them Scandinavians. Oh, that's a castle. Let's go here then. Yep. So one of the things, I wanted to talk about while we're just running around recruiting is, what do you want the next Mount and Blade game, Bannerlord 2, to be? What are the things that are you just, this game just didn't quite nail it. We could do it just a little bit better. And everyone's got some suggestions. And if you can look at it, you can look at it from the siege standpoint. What could they improve upon in sieges? Well, there's some low-hanging fruit, right? First thing that comes to mind is siege towers, battering rams. A lot of this stuff's been implemented in mods, but basically any of the cool stuff from mods, gotta put them in, right? I think another thing that I've always wanted to do is, what if you don't want to, after you siege a castle, have ownership of it? What if you just want to, loot the castle and burn it to the ground? Shouldn't that be an option as well? And that way you can really go in and you can really decimate someone else's country and not necessarily have to occupy it. That's always a problem with me, that you have to actually occupy someone else's castle to really make a dent in them. Well, what happens if, say, you go in, you siege their castle, you take it over, you plunder it, you steal all the riches in it that the Lord may have had in his treasury, all his gold. You can ransom off any of the women and ladies and any of the lords that you capture. But then you could just burn the place to the ground, right? And then, let's just say, it would take a certain amount of time before that castle could even be occupied. It's still under the control of the other lord. But it would take a time before he can even use it or occupy it. And then on top of that, say he has to rebuild the walls. Wouldn't it be amazing if you walked to the castle after you burned it to the ground and it was on fire, smoldering, the castle walls were broken down, and you had to physically go in, if you're the lord of that castle still, and pay gold to repair the walls, bring it back to where it was. I think that would be pretty interesting. Well, that's just one of the few things I was thinking of when it came to the actual siege part of the game. I gotta tell you, the battlefields themselves, when you're just on a battlefield with your troops, I really find those extremely enjoyable. Maybe a few, I'd love to have larger battle sizes that, a normal computer can handle. That would be nice. And I'm sure they're working on that, improving the graphics and things like that, but just being able to have just massive battles. In this game I play with about 200 to 250 is my battle size. And that seems to work. But I'd love to make them larger, but to record and have battle sizes like 400 strong, it's really difficult to do, and to have smooth frame rates for me to play the game and also for you to watch. So hopefully that's one of the improvements they work on, just improving that engine to where you can actually have these huge massive battles. Imagine having 300 men on the 1,000 men on the battlefield at one time. All right, so I've been running around talking, and I've noticed that my inventory is full. I've just got one bag of grain, so I'm gonna recruit some soldiers from the castles as well. Yeah, let's recruit 7 of those and kind of see what we get out of those guys. And also, let's head down to Denmark. And let's sell some of this stuff and pick up some goods. And probably we need to see a whore. That would be a good idea. Oh, wait, I can go here. Yeah, I've only got 48 hours. The truce between... Okay, well, that makes sense. The truce is getting close. We're going to have to start a war again very soon with them. Let's go to Marketplace. Let's talk... Oh, wow. They've got close to 10 grand so that they can buy... all of my tools. That'll work. Corner of the market on tools here. Not bad. And then, yeah, just buy the wine. Nice. Excellent. Okay, so let's see. You've got very little in the way of food. Alright. I made a fair amount of money. Let me check out the armor. I always like to see what they have. Crown. Any good weapons here? Slightly better. Wow, that is expensive. 105 reach, 105 reach, 90. Mine's faster. I'd rather have a faster sword. Yeah, not worth it. I like my one-handed, two-handed. So I'm in good shape. Maybe I need to start looking for a better sword for Helgi, perhaps. Let me look at Helgi. What kind of weapon do you have? I haven't looked at that in a while. 36 compared to my 47, so you could definitely use something better. Besides that, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I didn't even realize he had a beard. He looks completely different than I thought. He's had a helmet on for this long. So when I knight him, I think that'll be his real reward. Will be a nice sword. So I'll start looking for a nice sword for him. I mean, how much should I spend on him? Oh, wow. Well, that's better than his. And that's a one-handed, two-handed. 42. Not as good as mine, but better than what he has now. Wow, it's chipped, though. It's not... Mine's balanced. Yeah, it's chipped. 20 grand? 20 grand on him? No. Ah, look at that speed on it, but the reach is really... That's better. I'm gonna get him that. That's a fair gift. It's not a lord, he's just, you know, he's a knight. Okay. I need to get more food, so let's go here. And also, let's do a little bit more recruiting. No, that's looted. That's looted. So it appears there's been a war here that will greatly affect my recruiting in this area. Mountain bandits. I don't think they're going to mess with me. Marketplace. Goods. Let's see. I'll buy all of this. Still not enough, though. Let's check out this poor little village. Look at these forest bandits. Let's recruit some volunteers. 5. I'll take you. And can we buy some supplies? Nothing worth our time. Let's go over here. Cross entry to the castle. This is the King of Northern England. Of course you're going to let me in. Let's see what these guys turn into. These castle recruits. Castle recruits. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, I seem to recall that last time I recruited Scandinavian villagers, they turned into axemen. Do they start as crossbowmen? I'm just confused now because I thought... I really thought... Yeah, they turn into archers completely through. Well, I'm really confused. Well, maybe I need to go to Scotland. Yeah, I can recruit some of the Scottish clansmen, and they can turn into heavy axemen. And in the meantime, They've got a nice shield, and they've got a spear, which I'll need going against a bunch of cavalry in the coming war against Scotland. So I think that's the plan of action. I think I got plenty of crossbowmen. I guess I'm confused. They have shields at least. They have shields, so at least that's a positive. So it seems like they're pretty good crossbowmen. So I'm going to head back to England. If I can find my way. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go up here. I'm going to drop them off here because Norwich is now in the care of the town. I no longer control the garrison there. So let's head back. On the way, we probably should stop here. Yeah, it looks like I'm going the long way. Who are you? It's, ooh, there's a feast. I wonder if they'd let me in. Let's, we need to get some more goods. There we go. Now I feel really good. Okay, so let's make our way back all the way to Kildrummy. And you know, while we do that, we can pick up our conversation on Bannerlord 2. So, what else is like important to me, I guess? You know, because I want to hear your comments, guys. I want you to put comments in the comment section. Let me know what's important to you in the next version of Mount & Blade. When Bannerlord 2 comes out, what are you hoping to see in the next game? So we've talked about battles, we've talked about our castles, we've talked about what we want to see when we have sieges, or what I want to see at least. But next I want to talk about the diplomacy side of things. And you know, when it comes to Mount & Blade Warband, the next game that I love to play is Crusaders Kings 2. And I think the reason I love to play that game is because you can kind of live an entire dynasty, right? You can have children, you can choose how you raise them, and you could take their lives over when your first character dies, and you can really play this entire dynasty all the way through, and that just fascinates me, and I wish we could get a little bit of that in Warband. Wouldn't it be amazing if that, you know, they figured out a way to kind of get the time situation figured out? And what I mean by that is, you know, wouldn't it be great if you could marry, have a child, right? That child grows up, and then when the child becomes 16, they pop up as a companion in your castle, your village, or whatever, you know, place is your main holdfast, right? Wait, what am I doing here? Manage the garrison, inspect the garrison. So what if, right, this companion, right, like pops up and he's like level 1 and he's your son, right? Or maybe it's your daughter. Maybe, you know, after your wife becomes pregnant and gives birth to your daughter or son, depending on what random calculation they choose to use in the game. I don't know. But you can choose how to raise them. Do you want to raise her as, you know, a daughter who goes to court and will one day be married to, you know, kind of grow your land and property and so forth? Or is it going to be a son that you choose to raise alongside you in your war band to one day take over your kingdom and castles? And so I think that would be a fascinating aspect. The most important thing is, how do you figure out the time? Because I don't know if you've ever played many warband games or played them for a long time, but I've played, I think, some games that go maybe 2,000-3,000 maybe. I don't know if I've gone above 3,000 days in game. But like, that's not even long enough for your child to be, you know, be able to swing a sword, right? Even if, you know, day 1 that child's born. So how do you, you know, figure that situation out? How do you figure out the time? How do you speed it up? Is it even doable? I always found that if you could take Crusaders King 2 and take the best aspects of that game, right, and morph them with the best aspects of this game, I think it would be a truly amazing game. So back to what I'm doing. Let's what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off all these crossbowmen. Every crossbowman I have at this point. And then let's go to Ireland, right? Really quickly. And let's recruit... yeah, let's recruit some of those Scottish clansmen, right? And then I think those guys will turn into axemen. They're pretty hardy. And then while they're upgrading, they're spearmen, which is exactly what I need. Look at all these Scottish lords just running around. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a real problem. I'm going to have to take care of these guys soon. That's why I'm building this army. Okay. So let's see where I can get some Scottish clansmen. Well, oh, -35. Maybe this is why I've never recruited over here. -26. Oh, man. Let's see. Robert Royce has done some bad things. -26. Yeah, I think that's why I never came over here. I really don't think there's... Okay, here we go. Ah, Gaelic levies. That is not... What were they anyway? Maybe I got that wrong. Let me see. Oh, were they Scottish? No. Oh, they were Scottish. Ah, so embarrassed that this... You know, I'm essentially the King of Scotland. And I don't even know the difference between Ireland and Scotland. I guess I had it so set in my mind that how could they possibly be from my area? And maybe they're not. I think they've all converted over. Is that true? Alright, let's go here. Let's go to... Oh, Giovanni Orsini. Crap. Crap. I swear. If you saw the previous episode... Yeah, that's where they are. Alright, I'm coming back. How many men does he have? This is going to be a problem. Oh, I swear to God. Can I make it there in time? Where is he? Where did he go? Frickin' Orsini's. There he is. Oh, you little bastard. Ho ho ho. He went in the castle. Ho ho ho, Lord. Where are you, sir? There you are. I'm going to talk to you face to face. Thank God you have sanctuary. If I catch you coming near Norwich, I swear to God, I will keep you in my prison, my dungeons, forever. Forever, I swear to you. Oh, there's one thing that I cannot handle. So when people raid my villages. Where is he? That's right. Well, looks like, guys, we're going to have to call this episode done because this ain't cleanup. This is some serious business here. This is some serious business that requires... Oh, look at this. Some old friends of mine. Yeah, this is some serious business that requires the attention of a full-fledged episode of 1250. There he is! There he is! Oh, you little bastard. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to end this episode of Kingdom Cleanup right here, and I am going to jump forward, recording an episode of 1257 AD because I got to take care of this guy. I want to capture him so bad. I want to take his horse. I am prepared, and I am completely outnumbered him. So this is going to happen. So guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I really enjoy these episodes, doing some recruiting, just playing really casual, and talking about Bannerlord, and I cannot wait for that game to come out. It is going to be a very fun day for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. You got to subscribe so you can stay updated on all this new content. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.